Hey everybody, it's James with the Technology Solutions Department. I'm going to show you real quick how to do a down and dirty inset. I am obviously not an artist, but this is beneficial for the PTCs when they're on site, or if you have your own internal presentation. You don't necessarily have the graphic skills to do really good insets. So this is a real easy way. I'm really only going to use PowerPoint and Snagit, the Snagit editor, which is one of my favorite tools. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Snagit editor, and I'm going to bring in my image. And I have an image in this file. Bring this image right here. All right, and then I'm going to actually resize this image, and I'm going to do it by percentage, and I'm going to say 45%. And 45% is a good number because, as you'll see, if I do a Control C for copy, I go to PowerPoint and I do a Control V for paste, it's about the right size I want for my inset. I like 45%. So once I have this on PowerPoint, I do a quick line here to make sure I align it center. I'm going to right click on the image. Let's format it. Let's just give it a line color. We'll give it a solid line. We'll give it a shadow. Just do sort of the standard shadow. And let's do reflection. We're going to do this reflection, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this size down to 10%. So I'm going to hit OK, and it looks pretty good. Again, just so you know those settings, if I right click and go to Format, I wanted to do black line color. I leave the transparency the same. Shadow, I just chose the standard shadow. You can play with that all you want. And for reflection, I do the second reflection down, which is the 4-point offset, but I change the percentage. I'll change this to 10%. So now I have my image. I get this kind of cool little reflection that you see our artists do. You always wondered how they did it. So now I want to crop out, and I want to actually do a little inset. So I'm going to go back to my Snagit editor, and if you notice, I still have obviously my document still here. I'm just going to go and snag it. I'm going to drop this down to 50% so I can play with it. I am going to crop this. So under the Image tab, there's a Crop button. So what I'm going to do is let's just crop this page in line right here. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to say Crop. So now I have a question and answer pair. I'm going to use the Torn Edges effect right here, and I'm going to apply it to all four sides, and you have to drop down the style size to, you want to drop the effect size down to 1. You don't want to have the torn edges come in. You can see if I move this over, I'll play with it. Maybe I'll move this up to 2. Let's see if we got a kind of a little bit cooler effect. Hit OK. Now what I don't want is I don't want this white area in the back here. So under canvas color, I'm just going to choose to make that transparent. Okay, and so now I can Control C, and I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. I'm going to Control V. Whoop, let me try that again. I'm going to copy this. Control C. Go back to my PowerPoint, and I'm going to paste it in there, and I'm going to resize it. So there you go. Now you have a very cool, quick, dirty, easy way to make a quick inset. If you wanted to highlight it, you could certainly go back to the actual image you have, and you can use the highlighting tool and highlight a section before you copy it over to PowerPoint. But there's a simple way to do an inset. Thanks a lot. Hope this helps.